Today we are heading to a new suburb in London, Ealing. It was a relatively nice day, so I headed to South Kensington and made my way to the suburb via train, which is some cool cinematography. And then it was really nothing special from the get-go. A lot of shops. There was a lot of nice parks by the station, which first caught my eye. Started walking around because it was spring. The suburbs just seemed relatively nice and simple. There was a nice gated community here, which I found interesting. This place reminded me of Melbourne, the rail lines and the bridges. And I went off-road here because I felt dangerous. And this was just a weird path next to the road. But there was more greenery, big parks, which I have to give them credit to. Really nice buildings and churches and an old post office box. But the churches and the old buildings really caught my eye and was quite fascinating. I did like this. This was like the best bank building in all of London, the NatWest. Look at that. And this is pretty much the town centre with the nice trees blooming and the busy people running around. There was another church that caught my eye, and then this different park. They had a lot of parks in Ealing. But I just saw another church, and it was just a bunch of walking around. Cool areas to explore though. And this was a really weird thing to see. If someone knows what this is in the comments, but it was just a bridge through a bunch of houses and then a car park underneath. Even more parks. Like, the parks were really impressive, gotta be honest. And then this was probably one of my favourite parts. They had a nice World War II memorial in front of a gallery. This was like remembering all the people that lost their lives. It was very tragic. But then behind that was this really interesting gallery. And they'll take you to an entrance behind the gallery where, guess what? There was beautiful parks. And this one was especially massive. And I decided to sort of, after a little bit of a walk around, just decide to read. And that concluded the majority of my day in Ealing, Broadway. Just another church. And then I went back home. Thank you for joining.